Hi, I'm saxophonist Justin Klunk, and I wanted to welcome you all to the Scleroderma Foundation's 2020 Foundation Celebration honoring our Scleroderma Warriors. I want to thank you all for coming out and spending the evening with us virtually. I'm here to just warm up the night, play some tunes. I got to play a little Christmas classic to kind of ease our way into the evening. I'm going to play a couple more songs for you. This next song is going to be original from my EP, and the last song might be a little cover of a pop artist that you may all know. But I wanted to take this time and thank the foundation for having me on board for tonight. This is an amazing organization doing wonderful things. I wanted to take this time to thank Mr. Munda for having me on board for this and various other different fundraisers and events. These are always such wonderful events to play for, and I'm just so happy to be here. And even, albeit virtually, home from Studio Klunk, but I think it's going to be a fun time. I got some tracks with my band recorded on, and we're just going to kick off the evening with some fun music. But I also wanted to take this time to acknowledge that the foundation does such amazing things, especially, with 2020 being what it is. The foundation has still found ways to provide virtual support groups, to put on some webinars, host some virtual walks and fundraising events, and they have continued to raise funds for various research in fighting scleroderma. So without further ado, this next song is called Take Two off of my first EP. Hope you guys enjoy it. Before I play my final song for the evening, I wanted to thank the Scleroderma Foundation again for having me. Thank you to Mr. Munda for always putting me on these events. These are always so much fun to perform, whether it be the virtual events or the in-person walks, or the people are just so amazing, and I miss seeing you all in person. But hopefully soon, once we get past this whole COVID thing, we'll be able to celebrate in person for real. But until then, you have a wonderful night in store ahead. There's a lot of amazing speakers and some more entertainment coming your way. So enjoy the rest of the evening. I want to also take this time to congratulate all the awardees and the honorees that are involved tonight. I also want to say thank you to all the donors and the fundraisers for supporting this wonderful organization in the fight against scleroderma. So without further ado, here's the final song from my segment. It is Future Nostalgia by Dua Lipa on saxophone. Hope you all enjoy it. Thank you again to the Scleroderma Foundation for having me tonight. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your evening. Happy holidays and have a wonderful rest of your 2020.
My name is Fatima, and I am a Scleroderma patient and an advocate.
My name is Zane, and I'm a Scleroderma patient.
Thank you, Scleroderma Foundation Southern California Chapter,
for giving us a place to connect and for providing us with the resources we need.
You support us,
Encourage us,
strengthen us,
Educate us,
and fight for us.
you've helped us by providing us with support groups.
You've encouraged us through events
with our family and friends.
you strengthen us by keeping us safe
and informed.
You've educated us
With the best doctors
and speakers in the field.
And you're always fighting for us by funding research that's meant to find a cure.
You make us all warriors.
My name is Fatima, and I am a Scleroderma warrior.
My name is Christine, and I am a Scleroderma warrior.
My name is Zane, and I'm a Scleroderma warrior.
My name is Kelly, and I'm a Scleroderma warrior.
My name is Yesenia, and I am a Scleroderma warrior.
My name's Elaine, and I'm a Scleroderma warrior.
My name is Josephine Batney. I am a Scleroderma warrior.
Hello, and welcome to the Scleroderma Foundation Southern California Chapter's 2020 Foundation Celebration. My name is Emmanuel Munda. I'm the Foundation's Community Development Manager and your host for this evening. I know 2020 has been a difficult year for all of us, but instead of looking at the bad, we decided to look at the good that came out of 2020. That's why we are celebrating. Today we'll be honoring some people who have helped the Scleroderma Foundation Southern California Chapter achieve our mission in such a trying time. But these individuals are not alone. They needed, we needed, people like you who are watching this right now. With that said, if you can hit the donate button or go to foundationcelebration.org and follow the instructions, you can donate towards helping the Scleroderma Foundation Southern California Chapter. We've also made it easier with a QR code on the screen. Just take your phone camera and point it to the black and white square and you should be directed to our donation form. Every little bit helps. Like I said, we have a mission. And our mission is to save lives and cure scleroderma through programs committed to support, education, and research. Tonight's program will honor some great people and some great accomplishments. And included in that are virtual walk awards for biggest team and biggest fundraiser. We'll also be honoring our 2020 Scleroderma Warriors of the Year, Shervin Ganungoy, Dr. Susan Nayansi, and Elaine First. We'll also be honoring our very own Josephine Batney for her lifetime of work and meet the National Scleroderma Foundation's pick for Chapter Volunteer of the Year, Cheryl Bishop. And lastly, the Janie S. Benner Spirit Award will be given not just to an individual, but a whole family who continues to make a difference. And to top it all off, the cast of the new musical #America will be giving a special presentation in honor for our warriors and the frontline workers. And now, here's our Executive Director, Andrew Emmett.
Thanks, Emmanuel. I'm Andrew Emmett, the Executive Director of the Scleroderma Foundation Southern California Chapter. It certainly has been a challenging year, and like many of you, the holidays make me nostalgic, calling to mind my favorite memories and traditions that I enjoy celebrating year after year. They also invoke gratitude, being thankful, and taking time to reflect. Even through such difficult times, there is still a lot for us here at the Foundation to be thankful for. We are thankful for our very first Ventura Patient Education Day, a successful day of education and support for our community with over 72 people attending. We are thankful for our Support Group Leadership Development Day, another first, bringing together our support group leaders from across Southern California for a day of professional training and networking. We are thankful for our second annual Santa Barbara Stepping Out. Even a cool day didn't hamper the wine enthusiasts who attended, with over 100 people attending. We are thankful that we had an opportunity to celebrate the career and retirement of our very first employee, Josephine. And you'll see more about that later. But sadly, that was also the last day our office was open and our staff was all together. And while we had to cancel several Stepping Out community events, we are thankful that we could still bring our community together with a virtual Stepping Out. We are thankful for our very first Bark for a Cure pet photo contest, and I hope you've all got your calendars. We are thankful for our patient education and support group meetings that are now continuing online through Zoom. While we're not able to have our annual Key to a Cure Gala, we are thankful for tonight's 2020 Foundation celebration, an opportunity to bring our community together and say thanks. And I would like to thank the following individuals and corporations for their support. The Soul and Tina Waxman Foundation, Dennis Benner and the Benner family. Our National Diamond sponsors Actilian and Bowringer Ingleham. The Capital Group, Divine Taste Promotions, Dr. Dan and Elaine First, Joseph and Salone Purcell, Michael and Rita Purcell, Dr. Philip and Eleanor Clement, and the Caboto family. Giving thanks is what tonight is about, so I thank you for your support and for joining us as we recognize the achievements of our honorees for their contributions to the scleroderma community during the pandemic. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. Ladies and gentlemen, our board president, Peggy Hickman.
Wow, what a first year as the Scleroderma Foundation Southern California chapter president. As one who is living with scleroderma, I believe in perseverance. As an organization, that is exactly what we have done. We've already adapted to many changes, and I'm sure there will be more put before us, and I know we will prevail together. We were fortunate to get one live event before COVID. That was our Stepping Out for a Cure for Santa Barbara. Thank you to Cindy and Elizabeth and all the volunteers who helped make it a success. We also had Chris Corman and his family forge forward with Vertical Cure and raised money, though the slopes were closed. We were led by Andrew Emmett, our executive director and staff, who pulled off our first virtual Stepping Out for a Cure, then Bark for a Cure. As we ended 2020, hats off to Helen Greenberg and Sharon Friedman for our last event of the year. These ladies defied the lockdown and still raised money for the gala. But one thing is for certain, the Scleroderma Southern California chapter has stood strong to uphold our mission to support by continuing to educate our patients, families, and caregivers by virtual meetings, and we will continue to fundraise for research in hopes to find a cure. I would like to say thank you to all of the support group leaders and volunteers who unconditionally continue to give their time and energies to keep us going. Emmanuel Munda for helping guide us through this new virtual world. I would like to say great job to Tina Berger, our Director of Patient Services, for recently starting our first youth and young adult support group. My sister-in-law recently asked me, "How do you do this?" I replied in short, "I am not alone, and together we are stronger." But honestly, it's because my journey has led me to all of you. Enjoy the holidays, everyone. Stay safe, and God bless.
Hey there, Scleroderma Warriors. Tina here from the Scleroderma Foundation Southern California chapter. I hope everybody is staying healthy and safe during these unprecedented times that we're living in. You know, the COVID-19 has caused a big damper on a lot of the things that we try to do to support our members. And some of the things that have had to happen is a shutdown of all of our in-person support group meetings, all of our patient education days, and awareness and fundraising efforts. And this isn't just here in California, this is happening all over the national organization. And everybody's trying to come together to the best of their ability to continue to provide support. And what we're doing is online support group meetings, educational forums, and continue to bring our services to you in a virtual way to the best of our ability. Another thing that we are trying to do is continue to bring awareness in other ways and fundraising efforts. And one of the things that we did was put together a Stepping Out to Cure Scleroderma virtual event. And I think some of you were in tune that day on Sunday, the 28th of June, where we live streamed the event on Facebook, and we used some Zoom accounts, and we did scavenger hunts, we had live music, we had interviews from doctors and patients, some guests that we weren't expecting, as well as a couple Scleroderma warriors that brought a little humor to our day. We had some visits to some of our wonderful members that have been supporting our efforts year after year after year from their homes and what they've been doing. Nono loves you. You know who you are. You guys did a great job with this barbecue back at home, and they were selling their wonderful burgers, and all the proceeds went back to the Scleroderma Foundation. But we also did a raffle, and we did it from our office, and we just sort of picked out of the hat, grabbed all the names, and we have all of these if you can see behind me here, these are just some of the prizes that came out of the scavenger hunt, the raffle, biggest teams that were fundraising. And what we decided to do was break these prizes up into groups, and myself, Andrew, Emmanuel, and Manon are going to be driving to your neighborhoods to drop off these wonderful prizes and continue to set the example of social distancing, being safe, but making sure that we show everyone how much we appreciate everything that they've done to continue to support our efforts during these times that are so difficult for all of us. So I just thought I'd give you a little taste here. So I'm going to take you with me. You guys are going to have a ride with me, and you're going to see a little bit about what we do. And it's just our way of saying thank you to our members and trying to say a little hello from a distance with our gloves and our masks on. So stay tuned.
Hey guys, this is Emmanuel from the Scleroderma Foundation. I am actually going to be on a long drive today. I'm going to be dropping off several items. It's going to be about 100 miles worth, and right now I am going to be dropping off things in the LA County and East LA County area.
Okay guys, 200 miles later, I am here in Palm Springs, and I'm about to go up to the door and knock on it to see Christine and Lisa. Hi guys, how you doing? Virtual hugs. I'll see you on our next Zoom support group meeting tomorrow.
And we're delivering packages, so we have to be safe. So that's the nurse mom. Hi! I drove all the way from LA to drop you off a bottle of wine.
Thank you!
On behalf of the Scleroderma Foundation.
I'm on a journey again. Today it's in Yorba Linda, dropping off one of the raffle prizes to Lauren Wilson. And I decided to get some help from our president of our board, Peggy Hickman.
Hello everyone. Be safe.
Thank you, Scleroderma Foundation. Thank you so much.
I'm at my destination in Huntington Beach, and I'm about to go up to the door. As you can see, I've got my gloves on, I got my mask, I've got the raffle and prizes here from our Stepping Out to Cure Scleroderma, and I'm going to go and knock on the door and leave it at their door and make sure that they get this. Hi!
Thank you, Tina.
You're welcome.
Thanks for our gifts. You're welcome. Thank you for dropping this off.
Okay, see you later.
That was a lot of driving, but it was well worth it. It took a lot to make our first virtual Stepping Out event a success, and there were two particular teams who helped in that success. Oddly enough, both award-winning teams hail from San Diego, California. Our first award is for the biggest team. Although this was a virtual event, we asked our team captains to virtually gather as many people as possible to spread the word. This team has done just that. Led by one of our own board members, Alina and Gina, In honor for Scleroderma Warrior sister Vicky Pina, the biggest team award goes to Runners on a Mission Team Vicky. And here's Vicky herself.
Thank you to the Scleroderma Foundation for recognizing our team and for all of your efforts in educating and providing support for those of us living with scleroderma. Runners on a Mission started with 3 individuals who were running for their love of running. After I was diagnosed with the disease, they started running for scleroderma, with the mission of spreading awareness and raising funds for research to find a cure. I want to thank my sister Alina for doing such an amazing job leading and motivating our team. And I want to thank our team members for their continued support, dedication, selflessness, and generosity. I am extremely grateful to have them standing alongside me during these fundraising events. It is because of them and every other team out there and individual who joins us at these events that make the Scleroderma Foundation such a blessing to be a part of. Thank you.
Now the next award goes to a team that's also from San Diego, led by one of our support group leaders, Susan Okuno. This team raised $13,875 and has won the bragging rights to say that they're the Southern California Virtual Stepping Out to Cure Scleroderma biggest fundraiser award winner, Team Susan.
Hi, this is Susan Okuno. I'm really honored to be the top fundraiser for the Southern California Virtual Walk. I wanted to thank everybody who donated. It was a super different year, 2020, in that we had to do it virtually, but I think it turned out really well, and I'm really happy that there was a good response. I'm really thankful for everyone who donated to our team, to my team, and especially to my family, who was overly generous in being able to make donations to the Scleroderma Foundation. I think with all this help, there will be a cure and hopefully some really good treatments to come. Again, thank you, and let's hope that 2021 will be a better year for all of us.
Thank you, Susan. Like you said, it's been a difficult year, but we were determined to start something new. Here to tell us about it, back again, Tina Berger.
One of the first things I did when I started working for the Scleroderma Foundation was attend our support group meetings throughout California, where I'd see a few teenagers and young adults, if any, throughout the groups, and I noticed that they really didn't have people their own age to talk to and express their disappointment in not having any friends their own age to identify with. This was also true when meeting others in the same age bracket introduced by their specialists when I'd invite them to our meetings. The first thing that they would ask me would be how many people their age attended our meetings, or they would share their reluctance from past experiences because the majority of the members were much older and they had a hard time fitting in with them, so they would either never return or show up sporadically. I would ask them, how would you feel if we had a group just for teenagers and young adults, and their faces would light up while expressing their excitement at the thought. I have to say that the one good thing that's actually come from the COVID-19 quarantine would be the opportunity to unite people living with scleroderma as far north as the Central Coast and as far south as San Diego and our very first young adult scleroderma support group. It was such an honor to be present for the first meeting where 11 young adults met virtually with the biggest smiles on their faces, and they were introducing themselves, sharing stories with each other while laughing and learning how much they had in common, and expressed how much they couldn't wait to meet again. Since then, I've had the pleasure of witnessing great friendships develop among our young adults who bring so much to each other's lives on a level far greater than I could have ever imagined.
Hi guys, my name is Yesenia. I was diagnosed when I was 23 years old.
Hi guys, my name's Zane Breyer. I was diagnosed in 2010, so 10 years ago now, which is crazy to think about.
My name is Fatma Shahab, and I was diagnosed when I was 16 years old.
My name is Brittany, and I was diagnosed when I was 20 years old.
Hello, my name is Alejandra Serrano, and I was diagnosed when I was 18 years old.
My name is Daisy. I was diagnosed when I was 17 years old.
My name is Tristan Lima, and I was diagnosed with Raynaud's when I was 3, and I have scleroderma when I was 6.
Hi, my name is Shervin, and I was diagnosed with scleroderma around the time that I was about 8 years old.
Hi, my name is Laura McNally. I was diagnosed when I was 13 years old.
Life before the support group was kind of lonely. Didn't really have people that understood.
I honestly felt alone. It was pretty hard.
It's tough to relate to somebody who's 20, 30, 40 years older than you, right? But when you're talking to people that are your age, it's a lot easier to relate to and talk about stuff that you all have in common. So
Okay, so the first time we met on Scleroderma group, to me, honestly, it was a little bit awkward.
but it was extremely nice and very supportive.
Just like finally that this was what we all really needed.
It felt like I have my own community of people.
I was really happy and excited because I was going to meet people that were around my age that had scleroderma.
Everything clicked together. It was very nice.
This group means a lot to me.
This group means I have a place that I can call my home.
It's like a group of friends.
All these people I met, we just relate so much. Like I've never related with people this much before.
Being able to connect with people who are my age, even though it's very uncommon for people my age to have this disease, is something that I never thought that I'd be able to do.
The people in the group are like family because we have a lot in common.
We chit chat like normal friends do.
Super friendly, super funny, super strong. They're warriors. They're smart, talented, and beautiful.
The way that they don't let scleroderma define them is incredible.
People are like good friends that I can trust, or people that I can rely on. I know that if I'm going through something or if I feel very down that day, I can text someone and I know they'd be able to cheer me up or give me positive encouragement.
3 words that best describe the group are going to be caring,
And then super supportive and loving.
Strong, courageous, and warriors.
I look forward to the meetings because it's just a place where I can go talk to friends.
It's just like an update on how we're doing. Like we can all update each other. Like
It's just like a nice break from our hectic, busy, sick lives.
Because of the young adult group, I feel like I have something to look forward to every 2 weeks.
I feel super positive about my ailment. Not so down about it. It's not in the world.
I feel really happy. I feel that I can relate to more people around my age that have scleroderma.
And because of this young adult support group, I do feel like I'm not alone.
creating more friendships, so it's nice.
So I just want to say I'm very thankful to have met every one of them. I really haven't gotten to know all of them in a deeper level, but I feel like the ones that I have, like I've been able to have a good relationship with them.
I'm just very thankful for this group and being involved.
And I've had so much support, literally. And that's something I could never, ever take for granted.
And we always come out really happy. In my case, I always come out of the meeting really happy of seeing everyone.
I think the group is amazing. Anybody that's thinking you should have joined a support group, I suggest you do it.
I really appreciate everyone that comes back and opens up their hearts and their lives to one another and trusts in each other to be there and to support each other and have compassion for one another while also finding ways to have fun together.
Shervin and I met in 2016 when I was introduced to him by his scleroderma specialist. This extraordinary young man was 27 years old and told me that he's been living with scleroderma since the tender age of 18. I was so impressed with Shervin, who clearly was not going to let scleroderma define him, as he talked about growing up with a chronic illness and adjusting to the ups and downs that came with living with an autoimmune disease, often challenging things that we take for granted in our everyday lives, from doctor's appointments to taking multiple medications, to friendships and playing sports at a young age while developing into the man he is today, who went to college to study law, who's now graduated and recently took the bar to become a lawyer. We were finishing each other's sentences about the need to provide support to young adults and children, and even discussed a mentoring program for children diagnosed with scleroderma and their parents, who are often overwhelmed with the diagnosis, as his parents were when they were given the news. Since then, Shervin has volunteered for the Scleroderma Foundation in many capacities, from sharing stories of growing up with scleroderma to children living with various autoimmune diseases at Loma Linda's Pediatric Autoimmune Party, to volunteering at patient education days, during our planning committee for our Stepping Out to Cure Scleroderma fundraisers, while expressing his interest in helping us with grant writing, and finally, accepting the position as co-leader of our very first young adult support group.
I could not be prouder to introduce our 2020 Scleroderma Warrior of the Year, Shervin Gangangui.
Thank you, Tina. Without you, none of this would have been possible. Almost 5 years ago, you met me at UCLA and you introduced me to the foundation and opened up this whole new world to me that I wasn't alone. And not only are there other people like me, there are many people like me that are doing amazing things. So Tina, thank you first and foremost for everything you've done to keep me a part of the foundation and to help me grow, not only within the foundation, but as a person. I love you. You're an amazing person. And none of this would be possible without you. Mom, Dad, Emily, you guys, you're my rock. You're everything to me. I love you guys. Without you guys, I wouldn't have the fuel to my fire. I wake up every day inspired by you guys, and I try to make you proud. So Mom, Dad, Emily, thank you so much for being the most amazing family I could ever dream for. Peggy, Emmanuel, David, you guys have been 3 people that have really guided me throughout this whole process. Being a new member in the foundation, looking forward to being part of the board. The 3 of you have really just helped guide me in all the things. I'm always able to ask you questions. You guys are always there to support me. Emmanuel, thank you for giving us this digital presence. Without you, it's not possible. You bring a passion, you bring this energy, you make me smile, and I'm known as the one making others smile. So you're an incredible person. Thank you so much for who you are and for giving us this digital presence. Peggy, thank you for always working with my crazy schedule and being there to advise me when I need it. And thank you for looking forward and having this vision with me. And I'm looking forward to next year and all the grants that we're going to work on and what this foundation is going to grow into. And David, without you, I wouldn't even think any of this is possible. You're an incredible person, over 2 decades as a part of the foundation, everything you've done. And just seeing you do it as an attorney inspires me and makes me hopeful that I could do the same. So David, thank you so much for everything you've done to guide me and inspire me and motivate me as well. The executive board, you guys are rock stars, really, to dedicate your time and your energy and your efforts to keep this foundation going. I could not be any more proud to be a part of this with you guys, and I really appreciate you guys. Andrew, thank you so much for everything you do to keep the wheels on our bus moving. You're an amazing human, and I cannot thank you enough for letting me be part of this journey. Fatima and Alejandra, 2 very pivotal support group leaders. Fatima, thank you for embarking on this journey with this youth support group that you helped me start with Tina. I couldn't have done it without you. There's no way without a partner in crime that this would have been able to get off the ground. So thank you, Fatima, for everything you've done to help us get this youth support group going. And Alejandra, shout out to another fellow support leader. Every time I've had questions or I've needed encouragement, you've been there. You've always motivated me. You've always had the kindest words, and you're a true warrior yourself. So thank you for being the support and helping guide me as well. All my fellow young adults in the group, without you guys, none of this is possible. You guys really keep me coming back. You guys cheer me up. You guys are my escape from work, from the stresses of life. Seeing you guys smiling and laughing and sharing in our memories really brings joy to my heart. And it's what really is one of the main fuels to my fire. So my fellow young support members, thank you guys. The guys, you guys are amazing. The girls, you guys really bring a next level of energy and hope. So thank you to the guys and girls in our youth support group. And literally, without Dr. Clements and Dr. Volkman, I would not be sitting here right now. Thank you, Dr. Clements, for putting me in a position to be alive. Thank you for taking care of me. Thank you for always looking out for me. And Dr. Volkman, thank you for taking over that extremely difficult mission. And thank you for inspiring me and always motivating me, always supporting me, and always addressing all my concerns, and always motivating me and telling me to be better and encouraging me and checking up on me. I appreciate you guys so much from here to the moon. Thank you to everyone that's led to this point in time. And thank you to UCLA Medical for giving me the ability to live on and breathe. Thanks to the foundation. I love you guys, and I appreciate you all very much. Thank you.
Congratulations, Shervin. And to present our next Scleroderma Warrior of the Year, our board president, Peggy Hickman.
Wise, someone with knowledge and common sense. Admirable, one held with great respect. Real, someone true and authentic. Readily, willing to help without hesitation. Impactful, having a powerful effect. One of a kind, someone truly unique. Rare, someone that is so precious but sparse. All of these attributes combined equal a warrior. When I think about warriors, I think of superheroes. In the scleroderma community, we look to the one person who has the power to bring us logic, peace, compassion, and strength. A warrior who is just a shout away to help bring us together. I'm so excited to be able to present the 2020 Scleroderma Warrior Award to a true warrior. Someone we all admire and respect. Elaine first. Congratulations, Elaine.
Thank you so much, Peggy. It's an honor. A warrior is someone who engages in some struggle or conflict. And I never used to think of myself as a warrior, but then I looked up this definition and lo and behold, it says she uses all the tools in her bag to achieve the best outcome. And as a nurse, I know I do that. My bag is filled with teaching experience, learning gained from patients and other healthcare colleagues, and a fierce desire to help patients, especially scleroderma patients, to live a good life in spite of what scleroderma throws at them, using the talents they already have, but they may not think they're up to the task. It's a privilege to do this and to be listened to, and it spurs me on. And I want to thank all the patients who keep asking for more learning, and to Dan First and the chapter for their help in delivering what patients need. Thank you so much for this honor. I really appreciate it.
Congratulations, Elaine. And now to present our final Scleroderma Warrior of the Year, our Executive Director, Andrew Emmett.
Our next scleroderma warrior was diagnosed at the age of 8. She has a doctorate in public health with a subspecialty in chronic disease management. She has had some pretty rough battles with GI involvement in scleroderma and has helped educate so many of our members and their families living with scleroderma when it comes to understanding their diet. She's been kind enough to speak at support group meetings as well as participate on patient panels, sharing her journey of living with scleroderma at our Scleroderma Patient Education Days. She has also had her shares of up and downs with her health, but as always fights back, get back on top, and set a wonderful example for all of us. In 2021, she will begin serving on the Scleroderma Foundation Southern California Chapter Board of Directors. It is my honor and pleasure to recognize Dr. Susan Nyancy as our 2020 Scleroderma Warrior.
Thank you, Andrew. Respected board members and colleagues, I'm greatly humbled to be given this award. It's always gratifying when the work you do is acknowledged. As we all know, scleroderma is considered an orphan disease, and many in the healthcare system have either not heard of it or they heard it in passing back in medical school. As a public health professional and as a patient, I feel it's our duty to educate and advocate for all scleroderma patients so we can get the funding we need to improve on our quality of life and also to find a cure for the disease. The work I've done over the years in the scleroderma field has been to educate as many patients as possible on lifestyle factors that they can do to improve on their quality of life. This year, I had the opportunity to tell part of my scleroderma journey and advocate in front of the FDA so they can find effective treatments for scleroderma. I also had the opportunity to invite the Southern Scleroderma chapter to the healthy lifestyle cooking classes that I host because I saw how the program would benefit scleroderma patients. I truly enjoy all the work I've done for the foundation and hope to continue doing more. Again, with great appreciation, thank you for this award.
Congratulations, Dr. Susan Yancey. Our next honoree is receiving 2 awards, one from National and one from our own Southern California chapter. Peggy and Tina went to visit the woman who started it all, Josephine Batney.
Scleroderma Warriors, Tina Berger here, Patient Services Director with the Scleroderma Foundation Southern California chapter. And I came to see Josephine along with Peggy today to present her with her local award from our chapter. But once we got here, Josephine decided to share with us a letter that she received from Robert Riggs from our national organization, recognizing her on a national level, and we only felt it was fitting that we would share this information with everyone and let them know that she was recognized twice, once locally and once nationally, and I'd like to read it out loud. It reads, "Dear Josephine, on behalf of the National Board of Directors, it is my pleasure to inform you that you have been nominated and chosen to receive the Foundation's 2020 Messenger of Hope Award. This award is in recognition of many years of service to the scleroderma community nationally, regionally, and of course locally through the Southern California chapter. Your knowledge of the disease and your compassion for others who live with its impacts has truly helped so many on their journey with scleroderma. Considering the impact of your work, we cannot think of anyone who personifies a messenger of hope more than you. Thank you for years of dedicated service, support, and wisdom. The Scleroderma Foundation is a better organization because of your efforts. Robert Riggs."
Wow, thank you. Thank you very much, Tina.
Josephine, it is my honor to present this Lifetime Appreciation Award from the Southern California chapter. As a valuable part of the Scleroderma Foundation Southern California chapter, since its inception and first meeting in 1980. As a volunteer, you ran the chapter's office out of your home until 2000, and in 2005 you became the first paid employee. Your achievements, Josephine, are numerous, and the Foundation shall ever remain indebted to you, and for all the precious years you've spent helping to make the lives of those affected with scleroderma better. I would like to present this award to you for 2020. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Peggy. It really has been an honor to receive this from you. Thank you very much for this gift. Thank you.
This honoree is receiving the National Scleroderma Foundation Chapter Volunteer of the Year Award. She volunteers in helping with our social media. She also succeeded in creating fundraising and awareness events in her community. Last year, she represented the foundation in not one but 2 parades, riding in a Surrey bike with her family and friends. This year, she was able to get the city of Montebello to proclaim June as Scleroderma Awareness Month. Even more so this year, she was able to raise funds to have 20 billboards around Montebello and Whittier put up to raise scleroderma awareness. Our National Scleroderma Chapter Volunteer of the Year, Cheryl Bishop.
Hi, my name is Cheryl Bishop. I'm the proud recipient of the 2020 Scleroderma Foundation National Chapter Volunteer of the Year Award. I am so excited, honored. I can't believe it. It's the most amazing award I've ever received in my life. And it was the most fun to receive as well. I just want to thank you for choosing me, and I am really humbled. I wanted to thank Tina for all you do. Thank you for listening to all my crazy ideas. Even if they were crazy, you never thought they were. You told me to just go with my heart, to not worry about anything, just do it, and that I could do it. So thank you. Andrew, thank you so much for giving me free reign to do whatever I want. You didn't have any restrictions. You just said go do it, as long as it is good for the foundation and creating awareness. Have at it. Thank you so much. I want to thank my family, my friends. My chosen family are my friends. Thank you so much for all of your time, mostly. your time that you gave to me for the foundation, creating awareness walks, donations, decorating, support, encouragement, social media. Thank you for everything and showing up. Thank you so much. Elaine first, thank you so much for teaching me how to say thank you. Thank you to my doctors, my amazing team. I couldn't do it without you. Dr. Clements, thank you for being my boyfriend. My other amazing, the rest of my team, Dr. Kafaja, you know I love you. Dr. Sagar, you're the man. Thank you so much. I also want to thank Peggy and Emmanuel for always helping me as well from the foundation too. Thank you to Montebello. Open arms. They welcome scleroderma awareness with open arms and just embrace creating awareness in the city. They did it by proclamations, social media, newspapers, billboards, meetings with me personally. It was amazing. So I wanted to thank the Montebello council members, Mayor Salvador Melendez, Kimberly Ann Cobos Hawthorne, David Torres, Angie Marie Jimenez. I think I got everybody. Oliver Jimenez, Adriana and Ani from the Montebello Chamber, Parks and Recreation. Thank you so much for inviting us to be in the 99th anniversary parade and winning first place. That was really fun. They'd never seen anything like us, so that was really cute and fun. The Montebello Seroptimists and all my Seroptimist sisters, thank you for your support. Social media, awareness, everything. Thank you. To my Sclero sisters, I love you and thank you for your support. I'm truly grateful. And the Angry Horse, thank you for allowing us to have our fundraiser at your place of business. It was a hit. We did really well. We created a lot of awareness. People loved it. People came in from outside and had a beer, played games, learned about scleroderma, had a great time. Thank you, everybody, so much for all the love, support, awareness, and letting me have fun at the same time. Thank you.
Now we have a very special award. Each year at our Key to a Cure Gala, the foundation recognizes, among our many wonderful volunteers, a recipient of the Janie S. Benner Memorial Award. Past recipients of this award have included Senator Sharon Runner, Elaine First, Kelly Ryan, David Parker, Susan Alcuno, and Kelly Clemshaw, names you all know. And while we can't be together in person, I am so honored that we are able to do this virtually. And I am pleased to introduce Craig Benner and Wendy Benner Williams to introduce our recipients of the 2020 Janie S. Benner Memorial Spirit Award.
It is my honor to be here this evening to be presenting this award. We established the Janie S. Benner Memorial Spirit Award 17 years ago for our mother, who succumbed to scleroderma after a heroic but excruciating battle. The award is a tribute that represents her unwavering commitment to the scleroderma community and all who are a part of it. And we are thrilled to continue this year, even with the pandemic. Our mother was motivated and compassionate and had a natural affinity for helping others. After multiple misdiagnoses, she was diagnosed with scleroderma. Almost immediately, she sought out ways to contribute to the cause of the affliction that would change her life and that of our family. She quickly gravitated to the Southern California Scleroderma Foundation. At that time, the foundation was just a small around-the-kitchen table organization with a small dedicated core group of volunteers who assumed the responsibility to raise awareness, develop support programs, and raise money to fuel research. Our mother was a part of this core group and devoted her life to growing the foundation into what it is today. While her intentions were simple and direct to increase the reach of effectiveness of the foundation efforts, the results were profound. She truly made a difference, as she did with everything she touched. If she were here today, she would be in awe of the success and the generosity of the scleroderma community. Every year, we are so encouraged about the progress of the foundation and the continued commitment to beat this terrible disease. And now to my brother.
Thanks, Wendy. The candidates selected to receive the Janie S. Benner Memorial Spirit Award embody the very characteristics that our mom possessed and have demonstrated a steadfast desire to contribute in any and every way they can. That is, they want to help as many people as possible. We are thrilled to recognize the Corman family, Chris, Holly, Davis, and Landon, with the 2020 Janie S. Benner Memorial Spirit Award. For the past 19 years, the Corman family has hosted Vertical Cure, a unique ski event held each year in Mammoth that has raised nearly $500,000 to support the mission of the Scleroderma Foundation Southern California chapter. In total, participants have skied over 17.3 million feet for the cause. The event was created by Chris Corman in honor of his mom, who, like our mother, had the disease and passed away from complications due to scleroderma in 2007. Vertical Cure is one of the largest foundation fundraisers and is run autonomously by the Corman family. This year the event had to be canceled due to the pandemic, but that did not stop the family from continuing to raise funds. The family raised nearly $20,000 for the foundation, a massive sum that we all admire and truly appreciate. On behalf of the Benner family, we congratulate the Cormans on this very well-deserved award.
Thank you very much for giving us this prestigious award. We know Janie S. Benner Memorial Spirit Award is very important to the Scleroderma Foundation, and it's a privilege to be given this award. We also want to thank the Scleroderma Foundation and Dr. First for really driving to find a cure for scleroderma. All the efforts that we put against this to go against support, research, and educate the disease. I'd also like to kind of give you a little background on what Vertical Cure is. My mom had scleroderma, and in 2002, we developed the Vertical Cure ski event as an effort to raise money. So it's a unique ski event where we do a ski-a-thon, skiing as much as we can in a day. And we're proud to say that over the last 19 years, we raised over $500,000 for the Scleroderma Foundation. It does not, it's not us, it's actually our whole team. We've had 337 people participate in Vertical Cure. And really it's about creating awareness and also raising money to find a cure for this disease. I would like to thank my wife, Holly, my son, Davis, and my daughter, Landon, for really helping to kind of drive this. And my stepdad, John Creighton, and Nancy Welly also have been very critical to driving this event to be a success over the last 19 years.
It's been my pleasure to be part of the Vertical Cure from the very beginning. As Chris noted, his mom caught the disease and she was my wife. So it is very special meaning to me to be part of this activity and looking forward to supporting the Scleroderma Foundation for many years to come. Thank you.
So we thank you very much for recognizing us, and let's find a cure for scleroderma.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris, Wendy, and the Corman family. We are honored to share in the memory of your mothers. It is vital that we continue to fundraise until we reach a goal of $125,000. We are close, but we're not there yet. In order to reach our goal, we are turning to our exceptional family of friends and supporters like you to ask if you would please consider making a fully tax-deductible donation. And right now, your gift will also be matched. In memory of a very special mom, Newman's Own Foundation have agreed to generously match your gift dollar for dollar up to $12,500 through December 31st. So please consider making a donation on behalf of a mom or a scleroderma patient who is having to isolate and adhere to the strict stay-at-home orders alongside the life-threatening realities they face as scleroderma patients. On behalf of all of us at the Foundation, I send our thanks and gratitude for joining us tonight and your friendship and support that has truly lifted our spirits.
Congratulations to all our honorees and award winners tonight. As you can see, when COVID hit, we knew it was going to affect not just our foundation, but our patients. Instead of closing down shop and wait for things to blow over, we went to work. Our small staff hunkered down and pivoted our work We stayed up late figuring out how to better serve those who are extremely vulnerable to this illness. We spent extra hours and extra days holding virtual events, podcasts, support group meetings, gathering speakers and doctors to help ease the situation, and even having a few happy hours to relieve some tension. It's been a struggle, but we made it through. But here's where we need your help. We are a small nonprofit that serves thousands of people in a wide area, from the Central Coast to the Mexican border and beyond. Our programs, services, and research fund usually comes from events like walks, baseball games, and third-party events like Vertical Cure and our Texas Hold'em Night. However, due to the circumstances around the world, we can't have those events. But we still serve our patients, families, and loved ones to provide them with the help they need, like getting them in contact with the right medical team, providing support groups, education days, and yes, funding for research so we can find that cure. So I'm asking you right now, you watching this right now, take out your phone, go to www.foundationcelebration.org or point your camera to that square with the black and white dots, hit that donate button and help us out. Thousands of lives are on the line. These are people who are immunocompromised and are the highest risk right now. There is still no cure for scleroderma and the numbers are staggering. There are over 300,000 Americans with scleroderma. There's an average of 10,000 people who die from scleroderma and scleroderma-related illnesses every year in America. 1 out of less than 1,000 people have scleroderma. So even if you've never heard of the word, you probably know somebody with the disease. And if you know me, then you know my wife Christine has scleroderma. The foundation has been key to helping her get the best treatment, education, and support possible, especially in our most trying times. So please donate. Our $40,000 goal is small in comparison to other organizations, but every little bit helps. And now to close off the night, a couple of my friends who have been there since our very first virtual fundraiser in March are also producers of an upcoming musical that is sure to be an important part of our own culture, with a special performance for our patients and frontline workers. Here are the producers and cast of #America.
Hello everyone, greetings from quarantine, woo! And thank you for inviting us to this wonderful event.
Congratulations Scleroderma Foundation Southern California Chapter honorees and award winners for making it a great year.
I'm Jennifer Paz.
And I'm Anthony Fedorov.
And we are the creators and producers of #America, a pioneering new musical at the intersection of art and social justice activism.
The song you're about to hear, E Pluribus Unum, Out of Many One, features some of our cast and creatives from our upcoming musical, which we are continuing to develop in this digital space.
It's about honoring our connectedness because, as we know, the suffering of one is the suffering of all.
Much like how the foundation brought everyone together through virtual walks, virtual support groups, and education days, out of many, we are one community.
Dear friends, here is
E Pluribus Unum.
We do this all day, every day for the last month. We do this, this team does this multiple times a day. It's a tough one.
E pluribus unum, 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 out of many one.
What is brave?
A smile behind a mask when it's hard to breathe.
What
is brave?
Saving lives while putting yours inside a screen.
What is brave?
A little bit of hope in the face of fear.
What is brave?
Holding on to
someone's hand when their end is near. Whoa. E pluribus pluribus unum, e pluribus unum, out of many one. E pluribus pluribus unum, e pluribus unum, out of many one. What is love? The light of an embrace, a thoughtful phrase. What is kindness?
Reaching out to a friendly face.
What is peace?
Forgiveness for the past mistakes.
What is strength?
Never letting go of your faith when your heart breaks. Whoa.
E pluribus pluribus unum, out of many one. E pluribus pluribus unum, e pluribus unum, out of many one. E pluribus pluribus unum, e pluribus unum, out of many one. E pluribus pluribus unum, e pluribus unum, out of many one.
You got $1? There's a message on the back. It's a powerful one. Check it. Divided into pockets for profits, we all fall when the value is none. But if united we stand, the trust is a bond in people forever. Out of millions and millions, one, we are all in this together.
Together. Out of many one. Together. Out of many one. We're in this together. Out of many one. Together. Out of many one.
Thank you, #America, and thank you all for watching and supporting. A big thank you to the Board of Directors for getting us through this year and allowing us to make this event happen. Thank you to the support group leaders for hanging in there and getting the word out and helping our patients. Thank you to the staff of the foundation, Manon Strickland, our office manager who is running our social media, Tina, our patient services director who puts her heart into everything, and of course our executive director, Andrew Emmett, for entrusting me with this event. Thank you to our national sponsors, Actelion and Boehringer Ingelheim, for your continued support, and the National Scleroderma Foundation for partnering up with us. And thank you to all the participants in the program, Justin Klunk for his wonderful pre-show, our patients, honorees, and awardees, and of course you. You are supporters, donors, families, and friends. This has been a great night and a great way to end the year. Now the giving shouldn't stop once the program is over. Please share www.foundationcelebration.org with your friends, on your social media, email it out to grandma, write it on your letter to Santa, and support our mission to save lives and cure scleroderma through programs committed to support, education, and research. Good night, stay safe.
Hey Josephine, just want to say congratulations. It's awesome that you're being recognized with a Lifetime Achievement Award for everything you've done for the Scleroderma Foundation. Thank you.
My name is Chris Pettit and my wife is Melinda. We have been members of the foundation since 2008 when Lexi, our youngest child, was diagnosed at 15 years old. We are here this evening to recognize some very special people, along with all you folks that support these people and the foundation. Toast to you all.
Hi, I'm Joel Sherman. I'm on the board of the foundation. I just want to thank all the honorees for everything they've done to help the organization meet its mission.
We really appreciate everything you've done. It's a great way to end a difficult year to honor you. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Christy Kubota. I'd like to thank all of our honorees and celebrate them for this year's 2020 gala. I just wanted to thank you all for your tireless efforts and service within the scleroderma community here in Southern California during this past year. I would like to also thank our volunteers and support group members. I know it's been a very difficult time this year, but you are also amazing and strong during this time. Your positivity is a light for myself and others on the board. Thank you for everything that you do. Thank you.